everyone, here is the storyline of the episode that aired last night. At the beginning of this episode, Jeongin did not throw away or step on the script written by Sola, but she tore it up. Then that night, Sola had dinner with Eunbil to relieve her stress after fighting with Jeongin. That night, when Sola was writing the script, Woojin came to her house drunk and told Sola that there was no place he could go except Sola's house. Sola contacted Juryeon so that Juryeon could pick up the drunk Woojin. When Juryeon saw Woojin drunk, she was sure that Woojin would not have come to Sola's house by himself. She was sure that Sola had seduced Woojin because Woojin had promised her never to meet Sola again. At that time, Sola was really lazy to argue with Juryeon and she told Juryeon to immediately take Woojin from her house. The next day, Sola remembered Juryeon's words where Woojin had promised Juryeon to never meet her again. It sounded ridiculous to Sola because even Woojin never kept his promise to marry her, and to make Juryeon continue to be annoyed, Sola really did something very good. She sent a photo of herself wearing a wedding dress to Juryeon and told Juryeon that she would marry Juryeon that day. Juryeon, who got the message and photo from Sola, immediately rushed to Sola's house. But before Juryeon arrived at Sola's house, Sola had already asked Woojin to come to her house, and if Woojin didn't come, then she would commit suicide. Of course, Sola didn't really do the threat. She lied so that Woojin would come to her house. After Woojin arrived, Sola left and brought up Woojin's promise to her that Woojin didn't keep, but Woojin had already made a new promise with Juryeon. And when Juryeon banged on Sola's door, Sola gave Woojin two choices. The first is Woojin hides and the second is Woojin doesn't hide, and the three of them will discuss about their marriage. Woojin chose to hide, and that's when Sola said that Woojin is really a coward. When Juryeon entered Sola's house, Sola continued to provoke Juryeon by saying that Juryeon doesn't know anything about Woojin compared to her who lived for 20 years with Woojin. Sola also said that she will live right next to Juryeon and Woojin's house if Juryeon and Woojin get married. When Juryeon said that Sola is crazy, Sola admitted that she is indeed crazy, and because she is crazy, then this is the time for her to make Juryeon crazy. She finally told Woojin that the incident during the home shopping broadcast was planned by Juryeon and Jeongin, and Woojin could have died if something went wrong in the plan. This makes Woojin disappointed in Juryeon, and Juryeon finds it hard to deny the truth. In addition, in this episode, Sunae tells Yeonwoo that she has given Jeongin a loan and she will take over Jeongin Entertainment if Jeongin is unable to pay the debt. Then Jeongin tells Taechang that she borrowed money from Sunae. She also tells Taechang that she knows that Sunae became very successful because she got all the wealth of her husband who had died earlier, and Sunae also raised two sons very well, Yeonwoo and Hyunsung. Hearing what Jeongin said made Taechang want a son even more, where Hyunsung and Yeonwoo were actually his sons that he left to remarry Jeongin. Okay everyone, that's the storyline this time. Thank you for watching my video.